We went to Winton mainly because it was where Banjo Patterson wrote Waltzing Matilda, but there's also some really great dinosaur stuff here. Bones, the only evidence of a dinosaur stampede in the world, and fossils and some great museums and things like that. It's only a little town, it's about 900 people. It's very vibrant, very clean and really nice. Come on, Ringo, play it again. Oh yeah, that's natural talent. So this is called Skull Rock or Skull Hole, and it's actually got some water in it, which is good. Can I see the water? Yeah, just there, that's water. The story goes that some Aboriginal people attacked a bullocky near here, and the local policeman came out to arrest the perpetrators, and they had the audacity to protect themselves, and so he massacred 200 people in this spot. It's a part of Australia's history that we didn't really learn about in school, but it happened fairly frequently. But 200, in which would be men, women and children, and the story goes that you could come out here for years and find the skulls and bones of people who had been massacred here. A tragedy that we don't hear a little bit more about that sort of thing, because we have treated the Aboriginal people abominably in a lot of ways, and especially in those early years when we thought we had more rights to their country than they did. The Skull Hole, again, we're just 15 k's out of Winton on the River Gum Road. It's quite a pretty little place, but I dare say brings not the best of memories to our Indigenous brethren. Okay, so this is a ghost gum. It's quite a tall tree, it's probably 10 or 15 metres. Quite a big tree. And the interesting thing I wanted to show you really was this over here, which is only a few metres away, is also a ghost gum. Kind of informed that they're about the same age, but this one of course is growing out of rock. There's a bit of a crack there in the rock, and this one will probably, well, definitely never reach anything like the grandeur of this one, which is a pretty interesting thing. They wouldn't even be 5 metres apart. Okay, I find it fascinating anyway. National Park. We are about 100 k's east of Winton in North Queensland. Quite a nice valley. This is all limestone by the look of it, because the kids have had to carve their initials and who they happen to be in love with today and various things like that. Graffiti and carvings in it everywhere, so we're about 10 k's out of Winton, and this is a memorial to the shearers who went on strike back in the 1890s. And people don't realise how pivotal this action was to the history of Australia. In fact, it was this strike and another one only a few years later, where the shearers were trying to get better conditions and pay, that actually led to the formation of the Labor Party. So it's a very, very important piece of Australian history that not many people know about. And this is just 10 k's out of Winton in Western Queensland.